Welcome to week 40, otherwise known as my due date. I cannot believe that I am actually real full term now. I don't even need quotation marks. I am actually full term. It feels absolutely incredible to have made it 40 weeks. There were definitely a couple times where I wasn't so sure that I was going to be able to make it to 40 weeks, but I'm really glad that I have. Hopefully Charlotte decides to grace us with her presence really soon because I really want to meet her. I had my doctor's appointment on Wednesday and I'm showing a little bit of progress, but honestly not too much. I'm still unfortunately only 1 centimeter dilated. I'm 90% effaced now, and Charlotte went from a -2 station to a -1 station. So she is a little bit further down. Cervix is opening up. Just have to dilate at this point. And my doctor said that the fact that I'm not dilated isn't really that big of a deal because that could happen anytime. So hopefully it happens soon. This week, as far as symptoms and stuff go, I'm still, this has been an ongoing issue, but it's gotten a little bit worse. I'm only sleeping like 2 to 3 hours a night, which sucks. And it's surprisingly though, I wake up and for the first like 6-7 hours that I'm awake, I have this overwhelming sense of energy, and I don't understand why I have all this energy and stuff like that because I'm only sleeping 2 to 3 hours a night. That's not very much, but it's somehow working out. I don't know if it's like a mommy high or what. After I lost my mucus plug, I started to lose even more, and so I thought that I had just lost my entire mucus plug because it was so much, and I think it took like 3 days for what I thought was the whole thing to come out, and that wasn't the case. Today, this is kind of embarrassing and a little TMI, but this is a pregnancy vlog, so what are you gonna do? I got up around 6 o'clock to go to the bathroom, and while I was on the toilet, I got this really sharp pain in my stomach. Like, oh my God, it hurt like you won't believe. And I go and wipe, and all of this mucusy crap came out. Like, I probably lost more in that one sitting than I did altogether last week. It was crazy. I'm not sure if they're Braxton Hicks contractions or actual contractions, but I can actually see my stomach physically tense up now. And before, I just felt it tense up. And the fact that I can actually see it now, it's kind of freaky but cool at the same time. So that's been going on this week. Honestly, this week I've kind of slacked off with walking and stuff. I'm not feeling very well, and I just feel really big, and I don't have the energy to go out and walk. Charlotte could literally come at any time, which is awesome. Hopefully sooner rather than later. My doctor, unfortunately, she thinks that I might go a week past my due date, which would take me to about the 20th, if I can do it on my own. If not, my induction will probably happen on Monday, the 23rd. And she said what will happen is she'll either have me do it, I think she said that day I would go into the office, they would stick a balloon up me, blow the balloon up to about 3-4 centimeters, and the expectation is that the balloon, the fact that it's being blown up, it will get me to advance to 3 to 4 centimeters. And then once I'm at 3 to 4 centimeters, the balloon falls out. And I either will go into labor by myself, or I'll be put on a list. And at some point when the hospital has an open bed, they'll call me, I'll go in, and we'll start the Pitocin, and I'll have a baby. Ideally, I don't want to have to be induced. I really want to experience labor the natural way, where your water breaks, which I know sometimes that doesn't always happen, but I would like to experience the water breaking, the immense contractions getting stronger and stronger. I would love that feeling, and I really don't want to have like a doctor break my water for me, or have to have contractions through Pitocin. It's just not something that I want. But I also know that with labor, sometimes you don't always get what you want. So I'm very open-minded. Whatever happens, happens. Honestly, I've said this to a lot of my other friends that are pregnant, and it's really time that I start, listening to the things that I say. But 5 years from now, a year from now, the next day after I give birth, it's not going to matter how Charlotte came into this world. It's just going to matter that she's here, and that is ultimately what is important to me. I have another doctor's appointment on Monday, on the 16th, and we'll see if I'm advancing or not. That will kind of determine whether or not I need to schedule another doctor's appointment to start the induction. And I don't know, I'm kind of really nervous, but we'll see how things go. So that's about everything. I will show you guys my 40-week belly, and hopefully this is the last time that I have to show you my belly. Fingers crossed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I don't have to make a 41-week video. That would be pretty depressing.